Well, hope for English. To an amazing extent, the dominance of English has acted to mitigate many of these challenges. However, there has been gross misrepresentation and myth building as far as the cohesiveness, neutrality, popularity, and mastery of this language. These misperceptions continue to undermine a better solution to the language problem. First, as for its perceived cohesiveness, English is not one language, but many languages. The estimates for the number of English speakers range from 10 to 30% of the world's population. A large portion of them cannot actually communicate effectively among themselves. This is to a large extent due to English not being just one language, but actually several different, many times very different languages. These languages must either be learned at a minimum as dialects, so only the differences in vocabulary, accent, and syntax must be learned. The other variants of English language have strayed so far that it is better if they are learned from the ground up as completely separate languages. We could qualify various forms of English according to the prestige or class this confers among their speakers. For first class, there are the separate dictionaries for native English speakers of Australian, American, British, Ireland, Scotland, Canada, and South Africa, among others. In the second class, there are other dictionaries for second-class speakers of English for India and other former colonies of the US and UK. In the third class, there are dialect dictionaries for those speakers in an ethnic group or culture that have not procured their own country. In the fourth class, there are some dictionaries for some of the Pidgin English languages. These languages are considered substandard and make do between two cultures or more cultures lacking a common language. In the fifth class, then there are the dictionaries for the eternal students of English who even after a lifetime of study will never be accepted on par with native English speakers. For example, some high-level jobs at the United Nations and international English-based corporations require not just high-level English skills, but actual native speakers of English. In the sixth class, there are the dictionaries for the English mini-languages, which are subsets or specialized sets of English used with great restrictions, such as the air pilot's language, and languages like Globish and the language used by the Voice of America, which severely limit vocabulary or attempt to phoneticize English in order to make it easier for non-native English speakers. And the very last class is no class at all. Non-English speakers are those who know but a very few English words and phrases and are completely disenfranchised. Individuals are becoming ever more reliant on whether they are able to attain a lingual link between their village or country in order to attain access to the global economy. It is almost as if they had been ostracized as non-citizens of the world.